What's up, with JG683 back from another YouTube video, and next week we finally have the fantastic live stream planned, locked and loaded, ready to go. But this week, ladies and gentlemen, we got the return of the fan favorite, JG favorite, the PokeRev Packs. And as you guys know, I'm the king of PokeRev Packs. So let's see if that continues here today. And we'll chat a little bit about next week's big stream. Let's get it. As always, there's the packaging. We'll give you guys a little look rundown of that. Obsidian pack, gold, silver. I tell you what, we've done everything, right? But I love these packs. They're so much fun. The absolute best. I mean, we're going to get a rainbow or a throwback. So actually, that's our goals. You know, normally it'd be like, we want to get the obsidian, the gold. They're all great, but we are now chasing these two daddios. Let's dive on in. See what we got here today. I think we're only gonna do one. A little bit shorter, sweeter. I do apologize for missing some uploads as of late. A little bit of waiting for products that still haven't arrived, and prepping for our live stream, of course. Cannot wait to dive into that, but let's get started. Often, as always, you'll see me kind of looking up and away, as I don't want to spoil the pack for myself. You know, a big part of this is, of course, the mystery color. So if I see that color too early, it's gonna ruin the whole video. We don't want that. But let's get started, get that situated underneath. And there's your code card. We do give away the code cards in every single video, so make sure you got that noty bell ding activated, because they do go quick. Silver Tempest should be 4 is the trick. And let's get on in. So, been a fantastic couple months, really year, for the PokeTube over here. Life's been hectic. Life has been hectic there. I did a Cabalion, nothing great out the gate. Battle Styles, perfect segue into that live stream opening. The big plan. What are the big products? Well, as you can see, we got a lot of Battle Styles to dive into. Diving into the sealed collection that JG has had since those sets dropped. Everything in that box back there. Nothing new. Stuff we've had sealed for quite a bit. But the key is the Tyranitar after the buffet in Battle Styles, and man, it would be anticlimactic if we were to pull that right now. I'll be honest, I would blur it out, blank it from my mind, and we would just pretend it didn't happen. And I know I could just buy the card, but pulling it is so much more special. That has been our big chase card since we started this channel, and we still haven't pulled it. So, needless to say, we'd like to do that. So we have got a bunch of Battle Styles. We got 4 booster boxes, sorry, ETBs, and 1 booster box to boot. We also have a couple, you know, random sets from the year, some Shining Fates, which is near and dear to this channel and my heart, but most importantly, MJ holding mystery products. Most importantly, you mean least important? Well, you see, that is our first ever upload here in the channel, so it is a product that does hold a spot in your boy's heart, you know what I'm saying? So we got a large collection of MJ holding power boxes that we've collected over the last, what, 4 or 5 years now. So that's gonna be a fun little run through, and we finally got a pull. We've got a Leafeon V. If we're gonna pull a random card, might as well be an evolution, right? Evolution. Laser. Oh, very nice. We opened very little of this in the channel. Some Surging Sparks Acciones here. Of course, the newest set, the black and white set. Unfortunately, shocker, I can't get my hands on it without paying out the absolute wazoo. I was willing to pay up for the Team Rocket. I was willing to do that because, you know, I love me some Team Rocket. This should be 1 is the trick. It's Scarlet Violet. However, this set is not one that I'm willing to pay up and out our typical price range for. So, we'll see what happens. Oh, come on! A Sylveon EX and back-to-back evolutions. Maybe a good sign of things to come. Now give me Evolving Skies, and let's get rolling. Very beautiful, very nice card right there. A little Terra Acciones. So we get moving here. So once again, next week will be the live stream. Finally, I know, finally. We were waiting for some stuff to come in that we wanted, because, you know, when it comes to pack openings, I like to end with the topper, so to speak, the best pull last. So we were looking to get some kind of specialty product to wrap up that with, you know, but couldn't really find something reasonably priced. You know, didn't want to just get a random vintage pack just for the sake of a random vintage pack. So I think we're just gonna rock with what we got, you know. Gonna rock with what we got here. 1 is the trick at Scarlet Violet. What was this? Paradox Rift? Sorry, barely paid attention. Just an absolute blur. An absolute blur here. Come on. Oh, Zatu. How do you do? Not so good, as it turns out. Not so good. I think that is it. Besides, of course, this little guy. Yeah, let him know. Tag him, baby. Tag him, baby. All right. The excitement is here for this moment. What will be the tier today? We are the king of PokeRev Packs. Will that prove true again? Here in the channel. Nervous. Oh, yeah. That's not bad. We got a little Sun and Moon XY or a high-end Sword and Shield. 1 in 5. Pretty good odds there, but of course not quite what we were hoping for here today. But ironically enough, we could end up with Evolving Skies, which means we could end up with Moonbryon. So it might all work out in the end. There's your PokeRev sticker, and let's get on into the topper. So by the way, random note, it's got like the little rip tag, but like it's open. Don't know what that's about. Really weird, right? Really, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. All right, come on, something good. Oh, okay. Guardians Rising. Bit of an oddball set, so to speak here. A little random. You know what? Just because we're pulling this, we'll see if we have a sealed box that has some Guardians Rising. We'll see if we can get that thrown in for that as well. But let's check out the date on this. Not super old, but actually more so than I thought. 8 years ago, 2017. Where were you guys in 2017? I tell you what, I was not here. No Twitch, no YouTube. Well, at least I had them, but it wasn't uploading. Yeah, anyway. Anywho. All right, let's get it. Can we end with a gem here? There is your code card. Good luck on that. Let me know too if any of you guys ever pull anything overly exciting in those things. I don't know. I usually don't hear back, you know, from the digital code card options, but maybe you guys are pulling some meat. Maybe you're pulling some goodies. I don't know. Does anyone even still redeem those? I also don't know. A Sudowoodo running rampant with a lamp, and we got Tentacruel. And these packs, been a little cruel today. A little cruel today. I mean, I like the Sylveon EX, the Leafeon V, of course, Capul's, you know, is what it is there. But the PokeRev pack, not kind to us today. Maybe we just came in too excited, too hopeful. And you know what? Maybe we just came in a little too wishy-washy. As a Pangoro is how we're gonna go away today. Well, appreciate y'all for coming through. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and notification activate. Make sure you guys keep an eye out on the socials for the official start time and all the extra details for our live stream coming up. Cannot wait to finally live stream over here on the YouTube. Of course, we need those watch hours to get YouTube partner, baby. So make sure you get locked and loaded on the playlist. But until then, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, notification bell ding activated. I already said that. I might have already said that. Y'all been the best. Y'all been too sweet. And I'll catch you next time. Woo! Appreciate you. Bye. Subtle. Peace out.